Good evening. It is a Godlike Sunday, and it looks like we had a strange start time this evening for some reason. I think I was in a hurry trying to get things boxed up and ready to go, but we are here and live Sunday, 8 p.m. Central. It's what we usually run on Sundays as well as Friday. So it's great to see everybody here. It has been a very productive day for myself. It's been very busy, and I did a lot of different things today, so we'll go over all that today, but it's great to see everyone here. Noah, great to see you. How are you?
Yeah, good man. Good to see you guys too. Yeah, I've had a really great 4-day weekend and
Mhm.
took it easy today. Went for a walk, did some chores, man. Just took it easy. I had a really good time. So, but it's always great to get on and hang out and talk more about what's been going on in the community. So, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. I did want to talk a little bit to Noah about what your plans are for, because I know you plan on doing some new things, and you can already see it changing. And you threw up some photoshops on Friday,
Hmm.
but I just want to talk a little bit about it and where your direction's going. But
Sure. Yeah.
Marcos, how you doing, man? Great to see you. And how you doing, man? You look tired.
Yeah, man. I've been working all weekend, so that's not been fun. But been good though. Yeah, good show Friday. I was on with Will last night, so that was
Oh,
good too.
mhm.
But yeah, ready to get this started, man. Like I was
Yeah.
always.
Shout out to Will, ASV Collectibles over there. The man's working hard and doing everything he can to get his channel going. And he's a really good dude, man. I like him a lot. So I'm glad he's getting things together, getting things organized over there. It's great. Mr. Kiefer, good evening, sir. How are you? The Alan Impossible. Great to see you, sir. How are you? It's an inside joke.
Yes, it is. Yeah, doing great. Nice to be here. Weekend was quiet. It was a quiet
Okay.
weekend. I had some friends come over today and hung out, and we went out to lunch. And yeah, so it's been a lot of fun. Got my
Mhm.
Batwing assembled and hung up in the new display cabinet,
Wow.
and that thing is enormous. It's a really cool piece. So anybody that did get it, congrats, and it's going to be hard to get in the future, I think. But yeah, it's a neat piece from Jazz Inc.
Cool.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen people holding that, next to themselves. They're holding it up, trying before they mount it, whatever. That thing is just enormous. So, um, I'm sure it looks great. It's gonna look great in your new cabinet, Alan, and how you're gonna set that up. And I look forward to seeing all that together. It should be really cool, man. I know
Well,
you got a
thanks.
really great vision, so I really want to see all that. Let's just address the chat because we have a lot of people coming in. Nice guy, how you doing, my man? The Master Chef has arrived. Virgin Prime, great to see you. Jolly Roger, great to see you. B Hinsel, great to see you. Raleigh, it's great to see you. Happy holidays. Glad everybody's here. Thank you for all being here. And I know we had a kind of a weird time today. I don't know why I put it for that time, but I was literally doing three different things at one time today, trying to get the stream together, trying to get things boxed up and ready to go. But with that being said, I sold two statues today. I sold my Queen Studios 1/3 scale Joker, which was very painful to sell. I did sell that. I also sold my Tartarus Iron Man helmet, that was tough, but I did. But now I've got free enough funds. And that just means one thing: T2 bust is on the way, man. So that's what it's going towards, and that piece is not cheap by any means whatsoever. So it's coming home. There's no turning back now, so I can't wait for things to go through, and I'm ready to add that to my collection coming soon. That thing should be shipping second shipment, so I'll be getting mine in pretty quick here. So I'm looking forward to that. Man, awesome! Awesome! So shout out to I think it was Tim and then Rick that bought the statues for me, and I asked for references. No, I don't need references. Just send it to me. So so we did some video, did some pictures. Literally everything was sold in like 30 minutes, like everything. So
It's always a good feeling.
it is, man, because like you don't want to prolong it. You need to free up funds. You need to do other things. You want to get stuff done. So it's great to move those pieces, but they will ship out tomorrow. That's how quick it's going to go.
Mm.
So I know people are still coming in. Great to see you. Hey, Kenzie, Mr. Popo, great to see you. And then Jay, Mr. Santiago, great to see you. I think the community right now, like, there's been a lot of things like new things that were happening this week. Marcus was talking about on Friday. We didn't get to all of them. And stuff wanted to address it. Man, when I saw this, I was like, "Where was I? Like, what was I doing during?" Because I clearly wasn't here. So that could have been one of those crazy days I had. But this popped up this week, and it sold out quick. So I jumped on the wait list for it. This is a Terminator print from Sideshow, and there is a foil version that sold out instantly. But there's also a red version too. Oops, maybe not. There it is. Yeah, here's the red version.
Oh, that's cool too.
Yeah, it's cool. I love how it has the Terminator vision, how it's red and things. But that is super cool. You know, if you look at the tinfoil version, you don't see as much detail because it's all kind of chromed out. So I guess that's kind of a little bit of a setback. But
is that just one of those instances where you got to see it in person for it to really have the effect, or?
I would imagine, you know, for $60, it just sold out instantly, though.
But Jimmy, I sent in our group message. If you go on their site, that company, you can get it. So.
Oh well, that's where I'll be going then.
Yeah, it's, Vice Prez is right there.
Okay.
Just go on their site. They still have it. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's the same price too. So.
Yeah, I'm going to go there and check it out because I really would like to have that actually. Even though I've got another Terminator print that I haven't even hung up yet, but I really like that one too. But yeah, great piece, man. I think it's awesome. I really think it would look good next to you know, by the Prime 1 T800 or any of the Terminator pieces. It would look great. Yeah, great piece, man. Great piece. This was shown today, or actually, it was like Wednesday or Thursday, but I caught it like Thursday afternoon, and by the time I saw it, it was already gone. So I'm gonna look at that website, but see if I can pick one up. But there's so many great prints from Bottleneck. I kind of have to, you know, and I feel like those I can never get. Like every time I look, I'm gonna get one of those, and like it never happens.
Yeah, I've tried to go after a couple of them, and I've just barely missed every time. So I kind of gave up.
Yeah, you know who has a lot of prints is Todd from Spec Fiction. He's got a lot of prints.
Oh,
in his personal collection, like in the tubes. And I asked him, you know, hey, he was talking about some of the stuff he had, but when that Kill Bill came out, that Bottleneck print that was just amazing, somehow he got all three variants. I wonder how you did that. Yeah. So, but that was just cool. That was cool to see that. Whatever. So, but yeah, I definitely love some art prints, man, and just trying to collect as many as I can so I can probably put them in my new home. That's probably what I end up doing, or pick and choose. We'll see, whatever. So, but thanks everybody for coming in. Hey, Ross, good to join. Hey, man, Greg, thanks for being here, man, and watching this evening. We're gonna discuss a few things in the community right now, and then just kind of go over what I've seen this week. But that was definitely one of them that I was kind of heartbroken I didn't get that. But let me bring this up here real quick. And where's Freddie when you need him? This was showing today or just the other day. Oh no, not this. It's something else. Let me bring this up here real quick. I got like 8 messages. Yes, I love you all. Thank you. Let me see. Oh yeah. So I saw this week, and then I put it in our chat, and I think a lot of us agreed, you know, about this piece. Let me bring it up. Marcos, I'll start with you, okay? So let's take a look at this piece. This was shown this week by Pure Arts, you know, this kind of Batman and Catwoman dio. And, you know, before I say anything, what do you think?
It's pretty good, but I would say, though, the price is really good for it. It's only like 800 and 900, I think. So for 2 characters, 1/4, it's a good price. Nothing I would get. There we go. But it's a solid Batman piece, and if you know, I actually like a lot of Pure Arts pieces. I've been wanting to get a couple of them, you know, just on the back burner, obviously. There's a sale on that Michael Jackson Smooth Criminal I was looking at all weekend. So, but a lot of their pieces I like a lot. So, and I was hoping you brought this up on Friday so we can discuss this dio versus like the what's the other company? We talked about it, the Batman piece, Superkraft, right?
Yeah, Superkraft.
Yeah, like the complete price difference in both. Obviously, you know, they're marketing themselves as a higher end company, so I get it. But it's just two companies that are completely different prices on 2 dios. So would have been a good little bring up if we could have discussed it. But I think for the price, I think this is a really good price for this piece. Hope it sells well. I think it's signed. I think they have a low edition size too. So
Okay.
yeah,
it's definitely a low edition size. But I'll tell you my thoughts when I saw this. I looked at it and I was like, man, it's a great idea. I think the sculpt needs work. I think the is it just me or the portrait needs some work? I mean,
yeah, for Catwoman for sure.
yeah.
I think it's based off a comic cover too. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's still. I think the portrait's still off. So
yeah, and I think I saw someone say, the portraits were a little off, but I mean, I even think Batman's off too. They're saying just Catwoman, but I think he's off as well. I don't think that. Look, it's not too late because this is definitely something that's it's a statue that has not gone into production yet. So I hope they can look at this and maybe fine tune it just a bit. Mr. Kiefer, what do you think, sir? Do you like this one?
I like it, but I think it needs a little bit of work. I like anything that's usually a diorama, 2 or
Me
more
too.
characters.
Yeah.
His forehead looks a little bit tall.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, his head looks like it got like crushed and squished or stretched or something. So yeah, I think the whole piece needs a little bit of tweaking. I think it has a lot of potential. I like the texturing. And again, I like dios, but I don't do comic-based pieces any longer, so it wouldn't be for me. But I think it's a good starting point. I think this is only a render.
It is.
Yeah, so easy fixes. If they get enough feedback, hopefully they'll go in and make a little tweak.
Yeah, and we'll bring up Superkraft because they launched a video today that I was pretty stunned by. It looked pretty awesome. But when you look at this, Noah, I mean, do you think that it does need work, or do you think as is it would be good enough? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, it needs work in my opinion. I'm not really a fan of this at all. I mean, obviously the concept is interesting, but that Catwoman portrait, and the thing is too, I haven't seen the art, the art concept this is based off of, so I don't really have a frame of reference here. But yeah, I think that head sculpt is pretty rough, man. I'm not sure why they passed that through, but it's just an odd thing for them to do too. Obviously with what Tweeterhead's done recently with their stuff, it just looks way better. Oh, there it is. Okay.
yeah,
I'm just not seeing that
the Catwoman's off
there at all.
The Batman's kind of actually portrait-wise pretty similar, but the Catwoman's still off.
Yeah, he does have
the Batman does look similar.
Yeah, it's got a very tall forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Batman. So it's interesting, man. But I don't know. Like I said, it's just a weird thing to do after what Tweeterhead did, because I don't really see this as competition to that. I think Tweeterhead's looks a lot better.
Yeah.
And it looks like a very similar Batman portrait too, I think, on Tweeterhead's. But
and I mean,
I was giving me issues. But yeah, I don't know, man. Pure Arts just does some strange things sometimes. You literally never know what you're going to get with them. Like they'll release like a 1/20th scale Dark Souls piece, and then they'll release a 1-to-1 Elden Ring ARM replica, and then they'll release, so it's crazy. So this is not what I expected from them, even though I know they are doing kind of some DC pieces right now. But yeah,
this is one of those things. It's one of. Go ahead, my bad.
Oh, that's all. I was just saying I'm just not really digging this piece too much.
Yeah.
So
it's
a lot of Batman out there already, obviously. So
yeah, that was my point. Like it's one of those things. Like people get talking about Batman. Yeah, way hard. Batman fatigue and definitely Catwoman fatigue too, man. Like that's what, I feel like that's the only characters we get nowadays, and Harley Quinn and Joker. Like it's cool when people like new companies are doing comic Batman stuff, but at the same time, can we like maybe do something else occasionally? Like I said, I like Pure Arts actually too. Like they have pieces that people never really talk about. For like their company, no one talks about, and I think they do really good stuff. But like Noah said, they are very random. Like they have a Michael Jackson 1/3. Like they said, like the whole Assassin's Creed stuff, and then you just never know what you're gonna get. But that portrait definitely needs work.
Even within the same IP too, which is crazy because they because Brian has two of the Resident Evil pieces. He has the Jill Valentine where she's kind of jumping back and shooting the zombies with like the caution tape. Yes. And the head sculpt on that compared to Prime 1, because he also has the Prime 1 Jill. Okay. Pure Arts it just looks bad. I mean, it just doesn't look good. It's a really soft paint job, an emotionless, dead-eyed expression. Kind of not very good paint. But then at the same time, they have the Lady D quarter scale with like the premium like mixed media, and she looks 10 out of 10, spot on, amazing piece. So it's like it's just probably different factory and all that, but yeah, sometimes they suffer with their head sculpts a bit. I think they sometimes look a little bit too soft, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does make sense. I'm not the biggest fan of PVC on my statues. Like, I'm just not. If it's done correctly, I can definitely see them doing it. Who's done PVC recently? They did a really good job.
Well, I mean, Blitzway has been doing PVC for their heads, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, they do incredible work. What's going on, Jim? They do incredible work, and I just don't. There's just some that really are really off when they do it, and then some that you can't even tell it's PVC. Like, you can't even tell that's what they're doing. But when you look at this piece, I 100% can see this is PVC. When you look at the jawline and where the teeth are and where the paint is for her lipstick and her teeth, you can see it's PVC.
But do they do PVC normally with their portraits?
This looks like it to me.
It does look softer. It could be. I don't know.
But
I'm not sure.
Jimmy, all my anime pieces are PVC portraits. Like, I don't think PVC has an issue. And actually, I've heard it's better to get portraits on. Actually, it's easier to get portraits right. So
I know that's why Hot Toys nails a lot.
Yeah,
of their
exactly. That's why like I heard PVC actually is better.
I can definitely see that.
So, yeah,
so I know what you mean though, Jimmy. This does look plasticky though.
That's my problem. Yeah. That's my problem.
It's a paint job and the sculpt in general too. So it's a double whammy of just not greatness, So it's like it was bound to fit.
Do you guys think this is a prototype, or do you think this is still a render?
I think it's a
prototype.
I think it's a prototype. Yeah, it looks like paint. Yeah.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
But dude, I thought the Superkraft one that we showed tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that one tonight a little bit more. But but I mean, when I look at this, if it's not PVC, okay, but to me it looks that way, and the sculpt just needs an overhaul. It just does. It just does. So look, if this is the one you're getting, congratulations. It's just not for me personally, but I think it needs some work.
But like I said, it's a good price for 2 1/4 characters. Like,
it's a great price.
It's like $8.99 or $800. I can't remember for 2 characters, and if you need both of them, might as well, right?
Oh yeah, I think I did see this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but Hensel, I think I did see this.
1/3. Wow.
I thought it was 1/4. Shit.
Yeah, I did see this. Yeah, so it's a big statue. It's gonna have presence to it. It's gonna be something that you can show off. I can't say it's a centerpiece, but I'll go to that in just a second. But I think that I hope Pure Arts looks at this and takes feedback from the community well, and says, you know what, maybe we do need to just do some retouching on it and see what we can come up with. I think that'll be great, because the reality is there's so many options you have to buy with Catwoman and Batman. Marco said it earlier. Man, they're Batman and Catwoman us to death. Like we have so many options, and is this one? Oops, let me get rid of that. Yes, Todd. Yeah, but yeah, this is a this is a great piece. I think it's going to be something that if they fine tune, I think it's going to be something they end up picking up later. Great. I wish them well with it. It's just not for me, but I'm going to bring up Superkraft again because they actually had a video. I'm going to bring it up here real quick. And I would like to have them back with us too. And I'm sure they would.
Yeah, they were cool. Yeah, they're fun to talk to.
Yeah. I'm in touch with them pretty frequently. So I would love to have them back. I think we're going to maybe get that going actually. So let me bring this up. And it is pretty loud. So let me mute it. All right, let me bring this up. Here we go. This was shown today by Superkraft. And they, I do know they're going to show this statue painted, and it will be in Singapore here pretty shortly, to where you can see it, and you'll be able to get all the measurements, everything for it. So here we go. Let me see here.
Is
And
this
that
a render?
portrait, I think this is a statue. Yeah. So it'll be shown here on the 7th, looks like, with Superkraft. But I mean, you've been able to see this now in the statue form and things. I do have one little critique. I think that the young Bruce Wayne could use just a little touch, maybe on his face, just a little bit. But the Batman portrait is incredible. I love the 5 o'clock shadow, and that second portrait, it's okay. You know, I've never been a fan of that particular comic, but but I do love it, and I do think this is a really great piece. I have questions. I want to know how these bats assemble, and I want to know. So I think Jeff Delaney was asking, like, what is the depth of this statue? Like, we need some measurements as well. I kind of want to see how big this is. I really do. Noah, do you feel still the same about this by seeing the actual piece and the painting? I mean, what do you think about it? They're going to show it pretty soon, though. Actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, man, I can't wait to see the in-person video and pictures and everything. But dude, like right there, like I'm loving the texture on the cowl and like the stubble on his face and everything looks really good. I'm digging it, man. I don't think I'll be able to get this one, but I'm definitely going to be admiring it from afar.
Yeah,
but I got enough Batman at the moment, but I think it's an amazing piece. So. And I've loved the concept ever since they showed it. It was, like I said, it was one of those things that as soon as I saw it, just one of those things that excites you about the hobby a little bit. You know, it's just it's just great to see really good concepts. So
yeah, and how awesome is it? He has one of the pearls in his hand still, you know, and like the pearls are on the base. It's little things like that that really make the difference. You know, is it just me or the young Bruce Wayne's, his face needs just a little work, not a lot. Maybe it's just the paint, just a little bit of work, just to clean it up just a bit. Maybe it's just me, like right there on that.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it just looks a little bit soft.
Yeah, just a little. I think they could touch that up just a bit, and that'll make all the difference in the world. But Marcos, I mean, there's the actual statue, man. 1/4 scale. It is pretty pricey, but I mean, now that you see it, what do you think?
It looks exactly the same as if that was the render we saw on last Friday. It looks exactly the same. So same with Noah. I have my same opinions. I think it's just overpriced. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I won't like go any further on it. I don't want to repeat myself. I'm
Yeah,
not like mad about it or anything. Just I don't think the audience would like to hear it too. I just think it's too pricey. Like
no, a lot of the community felt that way too, Marcos. It wasn't just you. Like, a lot of people. It was just a little bit overpriced.
I'm just a little bit upset because I would have got this piece probably because I think it's one of the cooler concepts. But but they better be, they got to be perfect basically with that price. So
yeah, I mean, you've got to admit that the concept and the sculpt, it is superior. It looks great.
It looks great. Yeah,
and I love the idea how it came about.
Like I said, there's no bad things I can say about it.
No.
And the price is their price. They're their own company. They can do what they want. I'm just saying that for me, I think it's just overpriced. And like you said, multiple other people thought it too. So great. It looks great though. It looks great.
It is, absolutely. So Alan, now you can see a little bit more. I mean, has your opinion changed or is it the same?
Well, now that I'm seeing this, I love the concept. I think it's a nice piece. I have to be honest. I think it's overpriced.
Yeah.
There's some things about the paint that are bugging me now that I see this, especially on the young Bruce Wayne. There's one shot here. It's coming up there. His hair, it looks like too shiny. It's plasticky looking. The roses look shiny and plasticky looking. Everything there. The piece of fabric around his neck. Some of these items should not be glossed up. They should be a matte finish it's going to have a way better look.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You know what I'm saying? Like
No, I do. Yeah.
It's got his face and his hair and the roses, and everything has that same kind of gloss to it. And it
Yeah.
gives it kind of a plasticky look. And I hope when they actually paint it, that some of these things are flattened out, matted.
Yeah. I mean, do you recall when they did when Prime One added like strands of hair to the Joker's 1/3 scale statue to give it more of like a realism look? I wonder if they could have done something like this there. But if you look at the young Bruce Wayne's hair, you're right. It has a shine to it. Now it could be the lighting or whatever. I mean, that's a possibility. But I think on December when they have this, on display, and
Yeah.
to me people walking around it and getting up close to it, taking pictures of it, you'll be able to see maybe a little bit more even.
Yeah.
But I think this piece is going to be big. I don't think it's going to be small by any means. So I think it's going to be this is almost a centerpiece to someone's collection. It is. But
They had the dimensions at least
They did.
on
remember seeing
one
that.
of the posts. It was at least I know off the top of my head 26, I think, inches tall.
Yeah.
But I didn't look at the depth or the width, but it's
That's
around
pretty
there.
big. That's for 1/4. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, the base does add to it too. So
Yeah, I don't mean to be nitpicking, but for that price, I feel like I can nitpick a little bit.
no, we have to because of just like when you're buying a statue, right? And if it's like, let's just go and do an example, like Marco's favorite company, like you're gonna put some money down on a J&D statue,
Yeah.
like that kind of money, you want to make sure 100% that it's above and beyond what you're paying for. Like it's got to be. It's just got to be for $3,000. It's got to be just amazing. A great example that Clark Kent from J&D. I'm sorry, the Superman from J&D. It's just unbelievable. Like it's almost perfect for that statue. Maybe the base needs like a little work with the eye shards and everything, but other than that, it's great. It's great. So, but the sculpt is just incredible.
Yeah, but Jimmy, I mean, I think the same thing even with the White Knight. I mean, it was a $2,500 quarter scale. I mean, it's got to be really, it's got to be perfect to be paying that much for it, even if there's a huge bike and everything.
I agree.
Beyond what most quarter scales run, so it's like,
well, think about it, Noah. $2,500 plus your shipping price plus. Man, you're getting close to that $3,000 range, right? Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, mine was 2,500 shipped, but I know some people were paying 2,700 plus shipping. Yeah, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it first launched, I remember.
So I saw the post. It was 20. It's about 25 inches tall and 19 wide at least. So I'm guessing depth. I don't know, probably 20, 22. Probably that.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
that sounds right. Yeah, I definitely want to see more. Let's bring Superkraft on. Let's ask that question. Like, hey, when this was being sculpted and you guys came to we're going to launch this. The price is $1,600. So and some of the community said, hey man, this is a bit pricey. So, what is your thoughts on that? And how are we approaching that? So, all we can say is like, hey, this is what it costs. But I think people would want to know. We talk with them. They're great dudes, man. They're fantastic. Superkraft is awesome, and I wish them well because they have great ideas. Let's be real here.
Yeah, they're off to a hell of a start with concepts for sure.
Yeah, I mean they're killing it, and I don't know if they talked about this on stream, but a lot of people that they're working with have a lot of experience. They've worked for Prime One, they work for XM, they've been in the hobby for a long time. They're collectors, so they've got a pretty good staff to get some of these renders, to get some of these things out. So I only look for good things to come from Superkraft. I do. Can you imagine they did Iron Man? Just kidding.
You'd be in trouble.
Yeah, I'd be in trouble for sure.
Not to go on a labor point, but it's another thing too. We just talked about kind of Batman fatigue as well. So people are like, 1,700 for another Batman. But like I said, we said on Friday, it is a concept that we haven't seen before, but it's like still Batman. It's one of those things.
Yep. Well, Marcos, I've been keeping up with Hot Toys. I've been watching them lately.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I've been looking at their stuff, and I gotta say, I know what they've been doing. They've been doing a lot of Iron Man.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot of Iron Man. Yeah. So, but Virgin Prime was saying, that it's awesome, but it is pricey. Hey, what's up, Battle Cat? Good to see you. Should at 9:45 we started. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up the times, Battle Cat. I'm sorry for that. So I think that was my fault. I was literally doing 3 things at one time. That's definitely my bad because we were boxing stuff up. We were getting things together. We were working with stores. We were just all sorts all over the place today, but we got things together, so that was good. Yeah, man.
I was going to say once it's on display and people start putting pictures and posting it online, good quality 4K. I think the whole community will have a better sense of, what it's all about, and do they feel that the price is justified, and a lot of questions will be answered as soon as we see some in-hand pics.
I think so too. I don't know if with that price point and the edition size, I don't know if it'll sell out, Alan. I don't know, but you know what? I think you're right. If they see it and it screams amazing, I think it will. I think it will. The render looks awesome. Like, and now you can see some of the the actual statue being painted. One thing I also want to point out too is that on his utility belt, I think it could use a little bit more detail. It looks almost like it's part of his waist versus it's sticking out. And it needs a little bit of fine tuning. I think with that, that'll make it even better.
That's my issue too with the Detective 1000. It has the same same type of belt kind of. It's like looks like it's just part of the suit, not like its own. It doesn't look like a belt kind of. It just looks like I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, with these prices, I think Alan's right. We have to just kind of nitpick just a bit. Hey, you know what? Maybe we can work on this a little bit more on this. And talking with Superkraft, they want to hear our feedback. They do. And let's hope they roll with it and see what they come up with. So I'd love to see that. So yeah, well, Lane, we showed that actually on Friday. We did, and we talked a little bit about it. Just know it's coming home. We'll have to figure it out later, but I know I'm getting that. I know I am. I just absolutely love that piece, and Alan, I know you're going to wait on it, but I'm going to get mine for sure.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I might wait for day 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, me and Alan are going to get that day 1 for sure. I want to see what the bonus is. I want to see measurements. I want to see a little bit more even too. So I know that when the final version comes out, it's going to be an instant sell for me. I mean, I know I'm getting it, so I can't wait for it. And here's what we're saying. XMC although YouTube video of Animal Rising. I did see that. It's not new, but I think it was from a collector that was showing off their statue. I think that's what they were doing, if I'm not mistaken. I did see that today. You know what? But they need to put out more videos. They need to be more vocal with the community. I think that would help a lot, actually. And that's just not XM. That's everybody. And that's the challenge I put out for every company. And here's a great example of a company getting ready to launch a statue, and all of a sudden there's like production pieces. There's production, pictures, video. They're making statements. Hey, this is coming out this time. This is this time. Get excited. Get hyped for all these different things. And that's, to me, that's very, very important. Communication is very important. So I thought I'd mention that. Maybe oh yeah. So I saw this today, and this was Statue Kingdom posted it this week in Godlike. I saw this and I thought it was super cool. Man, Prime One, please, Prime One, please build this Dutchin XL 1/3 Dutch. That'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
But Statue Kingdom posted this week, and I saw this. I thought that was so awesome. But look at the scale of Arnold and compared to the Predator. I guess it kind of matches, but I know the concept. I know what he's going after. But let's just be real. There's no other Arnold Schwarzenegger statues or Dutch, I should say. But this is great. I thought it was super cool, and I love how he put it all together. It looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the base is on that Dutch statue. It looks like
I'm not sure what scale that is either. It's not quarter scale. It's smaller.
Yeah, it's like
maybe a 1/6, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the sideshow Dutch. That's the one. That's the only one that anyone's ever made.
Okay.
And the side, like the exclusive version, had a cigar in his mouth. I thought that was kind of
cool.
Yeah. So, but if Prime One did this,
you just muted yourself.
Yep.
If Prime One's ended up putting this out, I think it'd be that much better. Can you imagine if they did like a rooted hair version, Alan, that was like a XL? I mean, everybody would buy it.
No, actually, yeah, that's Ben Hizzle's post.
Cool. That's awesome.
Oh, it is.
Oh, nice, man.
I saw that the Hunter Victim was on sale on Prime One site for like $400 something.
That's almost like half price.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was yours, man. Okay, sweet, man. Okay, so
yeah, it looks good.
Looks awesome, man. Congrats on that. I love how you put it all together. That Dutch statue is kind of rare now too. You can't really find it anywhere. You know, you have to find it on the.
Is that technically a premium format, or just a very old one, or
it is very old. I remember it from years ago.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't recall that being premium format.
Okay,
but I do remember there was two different versions of it. There was the collectors, and then there was that.
I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news for you guys. I don't think Prime One's ever gonna do Dutch.
Nobody asked me, Marcos.
I feel bad, but like, I don't think it's ever gonna happen, man. If they've already done Terminator and multiple Terminators with him, different scales, I just don't think they're doing Dutch at this point. Maybe 2045, you know, we might see it. There's something going on with Fox, 20th Century Fox and Predator. Like, there's something going on, obviously. We all know it. We all heard rumors. But it's just weird what they're doing with it. So, but you know, they let the Predator statue go, Jungle Hunter. So it just there's something going on. I think we have to wait till Arnie dies. I think that's what it's going to be. One of those things, which sucks. But who knows? Nice, man. Jimmy, you're muted again.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. The new mic setting is weird. But make sure you follow Ben Hisley, the big supporter of our channel. But his looks like Statue Kingdom. Make sure you follow him and take care of him because he's a really good dude. Cool. But yeah, I mean, great display, man. Thanks for sharing that with us on Godlike. I really like it. Let me bring this up here real quick here. And where's Freddie at? Where's Freddie? Let's see. Okay, so Marcos, you gotta tell me what I'm looking at here.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, let me bring it up here. I got like 800 messages here. All right, let me bring this up. I saw this today in one of the anime groups, and I just thought it looked spectacular.
Hopefully, something I know. Oh, that's Saint Seiya. I don't know much about Saint Seiya. It is Saint Seiya.
Yeah, but check out this light up effect, man.
Yeah, that's great.
It is nice. Yeah.
I've told it before in the show. I never heard of Saint Seiya before I started doing statue collecting. And there's so many companies that do Saint Seiya. I'm like, I need to watch this or at least read it because it's getting out of hand. Like, it's obviously popular. I don't know. Every anime manga thing, I've never heard anybody talk about it. But the statue committee, everybody has some Saint Seiya, so it has to be somewhat good. So it's definitely that 80s and 90s looks, I guess you could say. But I maybe have to check it out, but because the statues are amazing.
I started watching the anime. It's pretty good. I didn't make it too far, but it's definitely old school. But I really like it. Yeah, it's cool. It's just another rabbit hole to go down with all the characters.
Just about to say, maybe don't.
Long established IP with tons of episodes. Yeah,
I may not want to start it because I might, like you said, go down a rabbit hole.
Well, dude, I started looking into Saint Seiya when Sume showed their life-size bust. That was that thing was amazing, man. Yeah.
I mean, when I think of anime statues, I think of light up features. I think of it being like really big, and they cannot be denied. Like they're so eye catching and they look fantastic. I did see this too this week, Marcos, and I posted it on Godlike because I thought you'd want to see it, and I'm pretty sure you know. Let me bring this up because it was super cool. This one right here. Just the concept alone just really blew me away. I just thought it was really awesome. Let me bring that up here real quick. No, not that. That. Let me see. Here we go. How awesome is that, man? Check that out.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Chainsaw Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Take a look at this piece. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. So I think those are two different ones actually.
Oh, is it two different ones? They're in the same
They
post.
both look amazing. Though that's the thing.
Yeah.
So this one I've seen a billion times. I think that's Near in Studio. That one right there,
Okay.
it's a licensed company, and then the other one I think maybe a new one. I think I saw on probably the same page. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
looks great too. Looks great. Yeah.
That looks
Crazy.
amazing.
Such a good character.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Chainsaw Man fan. It's like I think I don't know. It's weird for me, but I think the character designs and everything, the powers are really cool. I just think the story lacks a lot, but it has a lot of hype for sure. Like people love it.
I agree with you, Marcos. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I really want to love it, but I just can't quite get there.
Exactly.
I read almost all the manga, but I just I don't know. It's really good.
I feel like the author, the mangaka, tries to be too what's the word? What do they used to say about Game of Thrones? It was super. There's that specific word. I'm blanking out on it for some reason. Subverts your expectations. I think that this author just tries to do that too many times, like for no reason. Same with I love JJK, but JJK does a lot of that stuff too, and it's very annoying.
Oh yeah.
But I think the character designs and powers are dope though in this show. It's same with Noah. It's just one of those things I can't love. I've tried my hardest.
It's just not. Characters aren't quite deep enough. I don't think, even though they are pretty good. Even like Aki's story was really good too. Like hearing about his
is
past
the best
and everything
one.
was pretty crazy. But yeah, it was.
The main put this though, Jimmy and Alan. Like the main character, literally his whole point is just being horny. I'm not even joking. Like that's literally his whole point. Am I wrong, Noah? Like it's literally like
no. I mean, really, that's
better. Yeah, but
it does get better. But yeah, in the beginning, that's pretty much all it is. Yeah,
it's literally dude horny. I'm not joking. I'm like I can't do this anymore. Like
hey Marcos, I'm trying to get Alan to watch Ninja Scroll. You're not helping, man. Not helping. The guy is not gonna watch.
But at least that one's not too little horny. Okay.
All right. That's hilarious. Well, I've never seen it, but I mean, these look huge, right?
Yeah. They're huge. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're really big. I think it would look amazing paired up with others, but Marcos, nothing beats Last Sleep and their Dragon Ball Z pieces, man. Like,
good.
Yeah, they are the best.
Oh, maybe KD Studios. KD Studios is
really.
Yeah,
better than Last Sleep.
They're more 1/4 like museum, but they look great. Like they look awesome. So,
well,
yeah,
if they can beat Christmas Tree Dragon Ball Z, man,
Christmas Tree.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
That thing's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's like it looked like it took the center of a whole room up, man. It looked like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
just an epic statue. Like going over to someone's man cave and seeing that, you're gonna be like, man, why am I here? I did want to bring this up here too, and because my boy Todd right now, I'm actually talking to him right now. Let me see. I know he's got him and Joshua do have Black Friday deal stuff up right now, and I did see this today. These are expiring. The 50% off has already expired, but there's some here. I want to see what they have for Cyber Monday as well. They may have some different deals, but I was looking through things, whatever. Look, all these are marked for Black Friday, are on special right now, so you can get them at a better deal. I didn't see anything that caught my eye, but still, there's pieces on here that the community should go through because
there's a couple that caught my eye.
Oh, really?
Like the heroine, you just went past her.
Left.
Up a little bit on the left.
Nope. Down. down.
Oh yeah.
Right next to Flash. Right next to Flash.
Heroine.
Oh yeah. So this will be on the Black Friday deal. So what would you get off of it, Alan?
I think that piece he's got it listed for like it's under 2,000.
Yeah, I added it to my cart the other day. It came to like 17. Yeah, it was like 1,700.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Shipping. Yeah, that just with that alone, and then if you add something else, to make the price go up further, it was even less than that. It was crazy. Yeah, the way that Todd has that compounding sale is you can really save money if you want to, spend a couple of grand. You can get, $4,000 worth of statues.
Alan, I think it's calling you.
No.
He's like, Jimmy, I'm gonna pay for the Terminator bust. Like, what are you doing over here? No, let's see. So, but yeah, this is
that's a good price for her though. Like 1,700. I mean, I consider that worth it. I think for sure. Yeah.
Manuel was saying that he collects the Legend line, loves it.
Oh yeah,
that's super cool. Yeah, super cool.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's like a 1/5 line. Yeah,
I think Alan should get this one.
How you guys, this
especially since you're wanting that the J&D Aragorn. So, I mean, hey, that's a perfect companion.
Yeah, thanks, Noah.
Yeah, sure thing.
I got your back, Alan. It's not
dude. It really, if you're looking at that one, it's hard to say no to that $1,700.
I know it is. I know it is.
Here's that Weta piece right here, Noah.
Yeah, that one's cool, man.
I love it. It has the bomb there. Let's see, 1/6, whatever. But Weta doesn't get enough love, man. They don't.
Yeah, they had a pretty crazy sale too recently. They were selling. There was a couple ones they were trying to blow out. I think Kenzie picked up the
Joker.
Joker, yeah, for like $100. I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they did that for one other piece too. I can't remember, but yeah, it was like $100, and even their Witcher piece is like half off too.
Oh, I don't need these. I don't need these. They don't feel like
cool.
I don't need them. Anything King of Fighters, I love it. I really do.
Sweet, man.
It's super cool. It's $830.
Dude, that Joker piece, that was funny that it was $100, a 1/4 scale for like $100. Like, oh my god, they could not get rid of that thing at all, dude.
Yeah,
Cap, half scale on sale, $22.99.
That's the normal price.
Yeah, that's the normal price. Yeah.
Yeah, when you go to checkout, then it shows you the discounted price.
$1,600.
Oh,
okay.
Plus shipping, obviously, probably maybe $1,900.
Yeah, right here. Eligible up to 45% off deal. So
wow.
Damn, Kenzie, 166. That's awesome. Yeah, I just looked. They also had the 1/6 labyrinth piece.
This guy's
they had that for $100 too. And that was $1,000 piece.
Oh, Emmanuel, man, with J&D that I would buy it.
Yeah, I would too.
I would buy it. I was like, I would too. I just figured it out. Yeah. And that's a great piece. Kenzie, you end up getting that one. That's awesome.
Yeah. But hey man, they gotta make space in the warehouse. So I mean you gotta do what you gotta do. So
yeah, I can definitely see that. That's the time where you get stuff going, whatever, and like Prime One's gonna sell me a City Hunter for cheap during Santa shipping. I can just feel it coming, man. So we'll see what that can get on. That's how I got my last Predator. So we'll see. We'll see what they end up getting. But yeah, great deals over here over at Todd Spec Fiction. Make sure you use code Godlike to save $10 over there. And let me also bring up my boy here. Let me see here. Let's bring up Comic Concepts because I know my boy Joshua over there has deals as well. And I did click on it, and I bought up some pieces here. I was looking at it today. I think he was saying Poison Ivy was one of the better deals, whatever. But they had some really cool stuff here on sale. But I was shocked to see that some of the PCS Ghostbusters were on Black Friday sale too. So I don't know how that works, but I don't see like Black Friday deal on here like Todd has his.
So Jimmy, this was my enabling for you today. Go up in the search bar and type in City Hunter. So it doesn't come up on. It'll come up here. There it is.
Out. Sorry.
Oh, low stock.
It's not a good deal. I want a good deal.
Hold on. Go. So he has the deluxe bonus edition without the skulls, but he has the deluxe bonus. Okay. And if you use that code, you get I think like $350 off or $360 off.
No, but Prime One's going to give me free shipping. And
I don't know. I think that one's waitlisted out as far as I know. But
they're They're giving me free shipping and they're giving me the free skulls too. Like it's hard to pass that up, man. It's hard to pass that up because I'm getting free skulls and that. I don't know. It's still a good price. I mean, it's still a good deal for this.
Anyway, but it's cool that you don't see it on his list for some reason when you go search high to low on the now shipping. But yeah, if you search for it directly, it comes in. Because I actually love that piece. I want this. I just don't have the money for it right now. So I would love it though. I almost like this one a little better than Jungle Hunter, and I'm not really sure why.
I do too.
I love that. I love that like longer head sculpt that like they show in this picture. Where his mouth is like, I love that, man. That looks sick.
I think this is better too than Jungle Hunter. I think this one's better, and then I think the best one is Berserker. But I think that Berserker movie, The Predator, is just like not the worst one, but it's a very average one. The best movie out of them is Jungle Hunter, but this one I think is better than Jungle Hunter too. Like they have those like bronze colors on his outfit and everything, and the teal. It looks really good, and the base too.
You really can't by looking at this picture. You can't see the coloring of the base, Jimmy. It is just, it's bright, it's bronzy and gold looking.
Wow.
Yeah. It looks totally different than what you're looking at here in the picture.
If you recall, like Noah from the movie when the Predator was shot with a shotgun and he turns and looks at Danny Glover and he like screams, that's the same expression he had on his face.
Oh, that's cool.
Because his face was like just super pissed off. And that's what it reminds me of from the movie. That was one of my favorite films. That 1 and 2 are my favorite. The other ones are okay. Yeah, and some are downright dumb. But the
horrible. Some of them horrible.
Yeah, but the Prey series I love a lot too. So I love how it has a disc and everything else. Alan, have you set this up already?
I set it up. Then I took it down.
What?
Well, yeah. The reason was I'm building the trophy wall.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Okay.
So in order to keep going in and out of there, I had to take him off the base. Otherwise, I would have damaged him in the process.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Well, this one's still on my, it's on my list, but I have others that I still want more right now. And the armor on it, I understand it's movie accurate, but I wasn't like the biggest fan of it as much as some of the other ones. And I don't know why, because it just was, but this is one of my favorite films. So it's kind of like, I'm not sure what to do there. That's why I haven't really gone back and picked this up.
I think the bloody, spinal cord, whatever skeleton, hanging on his back kind of adds to that. It gives it a little more of a dynamic look with the color and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, it really does. I love how he can hold an oxygen mask and the spear. I think that's how I would pose him, because there's a scene in the movie where he does that, where he's holding the spear and he gives himself the oxygen. That's super cool. Man, I hate you, Noah. It's really good.
Yeah. Just saying, he's got one, so that's cool.
Yeah, super cool piece. So
you just wouldn't be able to tell by scrolling through the list. So
he's gonna message me later. Hey man, just so you know, I got one. Like,
Of course he is. Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I give you a special price. Yeah, so and you get free skulls. I'll take it. Alan, somebody posted a picture. I think it was this week, where they put Jungle Hunter and they put City Hunter together, but they put the skulls like in the middle and then on the sides. That big skull is huge. Whatever kind of creature it is, it's so big. It's like a 1/4 scale statue or something. It's really big.
It's very big. It's almost 2/3 the size of the Predator.
Yeah, no, it is big. And you know what, Battle Cat, I have considered not the Predator bust, but there's the Aliens bust. If I end up getting one, that's the one I would buy. That Queen one, I really love that. But I've got a good plan. I'm trying to stick to that of the bus that I'm getting, because Schwarzenegger bus is coming home, and there's no doubt about that. So I've got that in, so that's coming. But you know what, Stanley, stop it. Yeah, so it's not hard to enable us. I mean, if you could just see our chat, oh my God, like our chat, that's all we do. Like, we just talk about like trying to buy different things, and that's all.
You need to call the cops on us, honestly.
Yeah.
It gets bad in there.
Oh, this guy's Emmanuel's selling his life-size Predator bus. But I think that I think that's a great piece. No, I don't know if I'll pick this one up quite yet, but I still love it. I do.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, just figured I'd mention it. So
now what Todd needs to do is put that Iron Man 1/3 on sale from Queen. He needs to do that one. He needs to give me free shipping on Terminator Bust. That would be great. That would be great. I'm not asking for much. Asking for much. Yeah, look, Battle Cat. When I first saw that, I was like, man, that's really good. And I never thought about picking it up. But the more I saw the other pieces coming out, I really wanted it. I really did. And I'm a little late to the party, but I'm still getting it. And that display is going to be extremely expensive because it's going to have Cyberdyne Terminator. It's going to have T-800 endoskeleton, and the bus will be in the background. So, yeah, I think I'm done with Terminator after that. I think that'll be it. I think that's enough. So, but yeah,
you'll be done collecting after that.
Yeah, that should be, because after all that, I mean, man, those are some pretty expensive pieces, but I really wanted them. So, not to mention, I had that $1,300 credit at Sideshow, so I got that, and then I got $200 off of the T-800 from Prime One Direct, and then I got the Predator on sale. So when I got the Predator on sale, I got that $200 credit. So it all worked out, I guess. It all worked out. But yeah, that should be coming home soon. We're at that 1 hour mark, guys. And I did want to say thank you for the 11 or 12 subscribers we had today. And then also we just hit 3,000 subscribers. So thank you so very much for joining us and being here with us. We do live unboxings and we do statue review. I will see you guys this week, and also Friday. We'll look to have a special guest coming on and join us very shortly, and I'll make the announcement very soon. Until then, stay godlike, and I will see you this week. Bye-bye.